Hello, this is Prof. Aram, and in this video, I'm going to hopefully convince you that finance is important for everybody and not just for CFOs or stockbrokers. Everybody can benefit from at least a basic understanding of what finance is. So let's get to it. Some of you might say, okay, I know finance is about managing money, but I'm a marketing major or human resource officer or an ag major, right? Why do I need to take this finance course? Because a principle of finance course or like a version of that is offered in business schools and in MBA programs. And one of the main complaints that we in finance departments usually hear is that I'm not majoring in finance, but I have to take this class to graduate. So usually students look at this course as something mandatory that they have to put a check mark next to it. So this popular sentiment implies that some non-finance majors look at this finance course as a waste of time and money, unfortunately. But you need to know that there is a logic behind offering finance classes to non-finance majors or in an MBA class, as there is logic for offering marketing classes to finance majors. Business divisions within a firm are not islands. Whether you're in marketing, HR, information system, and accounting, you should all be functioning together and be aware of the impact of your decisions to other parts of the firm and to the firm as a whole. More importantly, a financial manager oversees the most strategic decisions in a firm. A CFO usually works closely with CEOs and other top managers of the firm. And the reason is cash is a limited resource and finance keeps you on budget. And that is why a CFO is usually involved in most of the decisions made in a firm, because the reality is that all these functions within a firm have some financial implications that are important to the management and the shareholders of the company. For example, let's look at marketing. Let's say the chief marketing officer is contemplating a marketing campaign. And usually his or her first call is to the CFO. A marketing campaign is usually very expensive and it requires conducting some preliminary research and advertising costs, which should be justified by the cash flows that the project is going to generate. A marketing executive needs to be able to evaluate the cost of the campaign as well as the project's future cash flow that are going to be generated as a result of this campaign, right? So even if you're in marketing, you have to have a very good understanding of finance. Or let's look at operations. Like, let's say you are the chief operating officer of a firm and you might be thinking about shifting the supply chain and building new manufacturing facility, right? Basically shifting your manufacturing from US to Asia. This project is usually, we call these capital budgeting projects. And in this scenario, the project is going to have a very significant capital requirement from the firm and potentially have a very long-term impact on the strategic position of the firm in the industry. In a major project like this, a CFO is involved in every step of the project. The chief operating officer, COO, should be able to justify the project by showing that in the long run, the project is going to generate value for the shareholders. But even after they decided that this is a worthy project to pursue, the CFO's job is not done. Now the CFO has to think about how to pay for that project. Should they borrow money from a bank, issue bonds, or issue stocks, or use the internal funds of the firm? Furthermore, let's look at the human resources. I mean, this is basically everything that a human resource officer does involves money. So everything is related to finance, which means that finance is present in everyday life of human resource officers. They deal with retirement, health insurance, hiring of new personnel, lawsuits, and so on and so forth on a daily basis. All these tasks involve money and therefore are related to finance. And of course, we can't overestimate the role of technology in finance. Finance is usually one of the early adopters of technology, and one can see this effort in banking, fintech, blockchains, cryptocurrency, insurance, robo advising, algorithmic trading, and so on. And finally, let's say you don't want to work in a corporation or you don't want to work in a business and you don't want to involve in a business side of finance. But still, understanding finance is going to be beneficial for you because it will help you make better decisions in your personal life. So, this personal finance aspect of learning finance is going to help you in the long run, right? It will help you borrow at a lower cost. It will help you plan efficiently for your retirement. It will help you plan for your kids' college, right? And making the right financial decisions in your personal life will have a significant impact on your quality of life and mental health in the future. For example, in 40% of the divorces in the US, they mentioned financial problems as one of the main reasons that they divorced, right? So finance is helpful regardless of where you are in your career, what you want to do in the future, or what type of decisions you're going to make in the future, right? So it will help you in your personal life as well. So I hope you find this video useful and thanks for watching.